Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another video. This is not a reaction, guys. Clearly, this is not a reaction. I've already seen this movie, this fantastic movie. Today I'm doing a rewatch for Avengers Infinity War Battle on Titan, where some of the Avengers and some of the Guardians of the Galaxy team up to take on Thanos, of course, on Titan. There's so many good scenes, it was kind of hard to pick which one I wanted to rewatch because the film is finally on digital HD, so you guys can go get it digital. I think Blu-ray, launches in a couple of weeks, something like that. But I'm pretty excited about this. Now, I'm not sure how this is cut up, because I'm guessing there's going to be cuts throughout this, because, you know, if they show this scene, this entire scene in its entirety with no cuts, copyright. So, we'll go with it as is, but this one has a lot of views already, and it's been up for less than a day, so I'm pretty excited, guys. Let's jump to it now. Let's do this rewatch. Avengers Infinity War, Battle on Titan, Avengers vs. Thanos. Let's go.
I think you'll find our will equal to yours.
Oh! Yep. I like how literally they all met each other a little bit ago and they're all working together.
Don't let him close his fist.
It's like, what the hell?
Magic! More magic!
I love this.
Magic with a gift! Magic with a...
My God. Jesus. All working together.
Boom!
Boom! Yeah. With this fight, we see them all teaming up and working together to fight him, but also get to see how powerful he is already with the Infinity Gauntlet and without it as well, because we see where he's using the Infinity Gauntlet sometimes, and other times he's using his pure strength and intellect to fight them back. This is a cool moment.
Help! Get over here. She can't hold much longer. Let's go.
All just trying to get off the gauntlet. This is where it all goes to shit.
Where is she?
He is in anguish.
Good.
He mourns.
Yeah.
Took her to warn me. He
Spoiler.
came back with the soul stone. But she did it.
Yep.
Okay, Quill, you gotta cool it right now. You understand?
This was in Doctor Strange's vision. This had to happen. It's almost off. Look how close it's almost off. Ah, it was so close. Yep. This moment. Oh my God. Oh, they did some cutting back and forth there, I think. Okay. Here it comes. Jesus Christ. It's still fucking badass that, yeah, just pulls down a moon. I think it's a moon. Now this is cool because, see, in the trailer they showed Spider-Man doing that little flip through the rubble or whatever, but we just see him in the regular suit. We don't see him trying to catch everybody in the spider legs. I don't know why they did. I mean, we kind of figured. Oh yeah, this. This was so cool. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, what the hell? Yeah. I'll finish my thought about the Spider-Man thing after we're done. We get to see how powerful Doctor Strange is. I can't wait to see the second movie because it's really going to... We're going to see a lot more crazy shit.
You're full of tricks, wizard. Yep. That you never once used your greatest weapon.
Here we go.
You've thrown out
I love this moment. I love this fight. This one-on-one. It's so cool. Just a billionaire fighting a mad titan. Watching Iron Man in 2008, the first film, we never would have thought this was going to happen. What's happening right now? He was getting the upper hand. Immediately, I like that moment. He rips off the helmet and it replaces itself immediately. Yep. Oh god. I honestly thought at this point that they were actually killing him.
When I'm done, half of humanity will still be alive. Stop! Spare his life. Don't.
He saw the one outcome. He saw the one outcome. This is why he's giving him the stone. People are still confused on this. Like, why did he just willingly give up the stone to Thanos? Why is he saving Tony's life? Because he saw the one outcome where they win. In order for them to win, spoiler alert, half of humanity, half of everything has to die in order for them to win later in Avengers 4. Or as people call it, Avengers Infinity War Part 2.
One to go.
He's still going at it.
Did we just lose?
Yep.
Why would you do that? We're in the end game now.
He knows. That's it. Is that it? That's it. Awesome shit. Fucking goddamn this movie. There's a reason why this movie made $2 billion. It's the culmination of everything so far and the fact that it's a fucking great movie in my personal opinion. Holy shit, this movie. So, look, the people are still confused because there was like people that are still assuming and they're just going like, well, they killed Black Panther, they killed Spider-Man. Like, they're all going to be brought back. We know. It's just at what cost will the original Avengers who are still alive and everyone else who are still alive after the snap, what is the cost that they have to go through in order to bring everybody back that died via snap, right? Doctor Strange saw like, what, I forget how the number, it's like, it's in the millions, something like that. I think 12 million, something like that, 4 million, whatever. And he sees the one outcome where they win. And unfortunately for them, half of everything has to die via snap in order for them to win eventually. Thanos has to win. I'm not sure exactly why he has to win first, but I think because the way they separated these two movies and the fact that they keep telling us it's not a part 1, part 2 situation. Avengers 4 is completely different. It's not going to be just a continuation of what exactly happens in this movie, which is kind of true because the story that they started out with in this movie ended in this movie. There's an actual ending. It does leave on a cliffhanger a little bit, but not to the point where this movie is just a part 1 of it is a part 1 of a larger story, but there was a conclusion to this story they set up in this movie. Avengers 4 is going to be kind of changing this potentially, changing this outcome, and at what cost. And I honestly think the majority of the original Avengers who were there for the very first Avengers film are going to be dead by the end of this movie. I suspect Thor and Hulk are going to be the only ones living out of the original 6. I think Hawkeye, Captain America, Iron Man, and Black Widow are going to bite it. They're going to die in some sort of fashion. That's my theory. I think Hulk and Thor are going to survive. In terms of everyone else who's still alive, that were not snapped out of existence, I think that a few of them might die, and a few of them will survive. I'm not really sure who. I have to go through all the characters who are still alive at this point, but there's going to be a lot of sacrificing in Avengers 4 in order to bring back everyone who died via snap. You know, because they killed off the majority of the characters they killed off were newer characters that have a lot more stuff they have to go through in terms of movies and all that kind of stuff in their story. So at what cost do the original Avengers who kind of started this whole thing, at what cost do those characters have to go through in order to bring these newer characters back? And that's going to be the whole main thing of Avengers 4. And there's people talking about time travel and all that kind of stuff, and it kind of makes sense. But this is a phenomenal scene. I know it rambled a lot about Avengers 4 and all that kind of stuff, but I just wanted to, clarify. And the Spider-Man thing real quick. Spider-Man was going through that little the rubble within the trailer, but they kind of hid the spider legs. I'm curious to know why they exactly hid that. They could have shown that in a trailer, like to show the actual spider legs, but I don't know. But anyways, phenomenal scene. Love this movie. I'm so happy that it turned out to be as good as it is, because I got a little worried as we were getting approaching Infinity War. I'm like, I don't know, the hype is so real, and we've been building up to this for 10 years. If it doesn't pay off, it's not going to be good. But thank God it paid off, in my personal opinion. So, there you have it, guys. That's my rewatch of Avengers vs. Thanos, Battle on Titan. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this scene. What do you think about overall this movie? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Talk to you guys soon.